see that I might see.
Those were the times. Looking back on those videos almost made me cry because of all the groups that were active during that time. I need you guys to understand how popular ITZY was at this time. Like, they were on their level to Blackpink level. What? Like, they were on their way to Blackpink level of fame. Or at least it felt like it. They were known as the Monster Rookies. ITZY'S debut song and comebacks after that always got them wins. So what happened? Why did a group that had everything going for them suddenly lose their momentum? Hi guys, my name is Kristen and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are deep diving into the journey of ITZY, a group that burst onto the K-pop scene with unparalleled energy and charisma. I just want to state that since their debut I've been a fan. I love those girls so much. If there is a group that has it all, rap, vocals, dancing, stage presence, and does a damn good job at it, it's ITZY. They have it all. From ITZY's explosive debut to recent challenges, we'll explore what led to their current standing and what the future might hold for them. ITZY debuted in 2019 with Dala Dala, instantly capturing attention with their message of self-love and individuality. Their follow-up tracks like Wannabe and Icy solidified their position, with Ryujin's shoulder dance becoming a viral sensation. The unique blend of confidence and youthful energy is what set them apart in the crowded K-pop landscape. They were like a breath of fresh air, strong, bold, unapologetic, and confident. However, as they experimented with new concepts in tracks like Mafia in the Morning and Loco, some fans felt a disconnect. The shift from the original empowering themes to more experimental sounds led to mixed reactions, signaling the beginning of a challenging phase. You could say that the identity crisis started here. They were no longer youthful rebels, but they hadn't had a mature era concept yet. ITZY still had a decent public interest because people were hopeful. I mean, this song is what charted them and became their first top 40 hit on the Billboard Global 200. From my experience, I will say that Mafia in the Morning had to grow on me a bit, and it did. I watched a lot of the content they put out at the time, when they went on variety shows or just interviews to promote the song. They explained that it's a game played in Korea, which I think is so smart to make a game into a song. Like, look at APT by Rosé and Bruno Mars. Loco is a powerful and strong song, and this to me felt very much like ITZY. Also, Yeji's hair was iconic at the time with the pink streaks. The choreography for this was not that hard to learn, but for the girls to perform, you'd be in awe by their breath control and stamina. Like, this is not an easy song to sing and dance to at the same time. Other than that, I love these songs just as the previous comebacks. Yes, the messy, spiraling downfall, this part of this topic. The release of Sneakers was anticipated to be a major comeback. However, the song's playful tone and contrasting visuals led to confusion among fans and critics. The mismatch between expectations and delivery resulted in a decline in public interest and engagement, and lots of unnecessary hate. I was there when all of this unfolded on the internet. It was a mess. This was not the girls' fault at all. It was the marketing team's fault, and whoever decided to make their jacket shoot video for the concept versus the actual concept. It felt very misleading because we were expecting this royalty, luxurious concept with a bold and mature theme, but we got this. When they released the snippet of the song on TikTok, at the time I genuinely thought this was a B-side, but no, it was the title track to the album. This led to so much negativity and fans were boycotting the girls. It was insane, it was out of control. At this time I wondered how JYP was going to navigate this and put out fires that just continued to burn. In a Teen Vogue interview, the girl stated, "Last year we released In the Morning, which was very dark. Now it's summer, so we wanted to try something more free and bright. The song itself is summer." I just wish that had been shown through their concept videos and teasers. The reaction to the comeback would have not been that bad, I think. This is not hate at all, I'm just expressing what happened at the time and my opinion. Sadly, the damage was done, and then Boys Like You dropped. It was their first full English single. This should have been a power move for international fans, but it was seen as cringy and immature. The lyrics didn't land well, especially since ITZY had been known for their bold and empowering songs. The timing for this came right after Sneakers, which already had fans feeling disappointed. Instead of rebuilding momentum, it felt like ITZY was straying further from what made them stand out. This added fuel to the narrative that the group had lost their identity. Thankfully, Cheshire came out next, and while the song had a stronger reception, it wasn't enough to fully undo the damage from the past two comebacks. They also dropped some Japanese tracks and unit solos from Yeji and Ryujin, which gave fans something fresh, but the group still struggled to remain the hype that they had back in 2020. There was a lesser push from JYP compared to groups like Inmix or even TWICE's solos. Despite the setback, ITZY continued to release quality music, with tracks like Cheshire, Cake, Born to Be, Gold, and Air by Yeji, that's her debut solo project, showcasing their versatility. But can they regain their momentum? Yet. Brand confusion. What does ITZY represent now? Style, rebellion, maturity, market shift. The rise of new girl groups like aespa, Le Seraphim, and IVE are leading and dominating Gen Z trends. All these groups have a strong brand and great storytelling. JYP's strategy. It's too over-focused on performance, there's not much emphasis on storytelling and connection that builds community. Over-polished image. Unfortunately, ITZY lacks the realness and authenticity people now crave in K-pop stars. Personalities like Karina from aespa or Yoonjin from the Seraphim do this well, and it makes fans feel like they can relate to their faves. For ITZY to regain their standing, a clear and consistent concept is essential. Understanding their strengths, engaging more with fans through variety content, and strategic collaborations could pave the way for a successful resurgence. And with the right moves, I believe that ITZY can reclaim their rightfully deserved spotlight. What ITZY can do to get their popularity back? They can rebrand with clarity, and they can choose a lane. It can be mature or confident, and reinvent the message and stick to it for a while. They can have more personality-driven content, let the girls be themselves in variety shows, vlogs, challenges, and just build that bond with the fans that they had again. They can work with new producers. Please, someone just outside of JYP. We need a song that feels like it's a moment and not just another release. Styling reset. Aesthetics matter. If you look at Genie, if you look at aespa, IVE, the Seraphim, aesthetics matter, for sure. ITZY needs to give us a fresh visual identity that feels aligned with who they are now. Lastly, member spotlight. They need to push Yuna or Ryujin or Yeji or Chaeyoung or Leah or someone individually to grow interest that feeds back into the group. They need one online viral moment like that one fan cam from ITZY'S member Honey. Yeah, that went viral and they got their group back on the map. Yeah. Public memory is short in K-pop, and comebacks are redemption chances, but timing and execution needs to be perfect. ITZY's journey has been filled with highs and lows, but their talent and determination remain undeniable. As fans, our support can make a difference. Let's continue cheering them as they continue their way forward. Do you think ITZY can come back, and what would you want to see from them? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. It's none of your business. I do my own business.